My week has been good, I think. Yeah, it's been busy. Wednesday was a really long day, and it's a normal day for me. So I was up at 10 to 6. I was working in Cork, and then I had to go to Thurles after that. And I was working in Thurles for a few hours, and I was home at like 11 that night. That would be normal enough for me to do maybe once a week, but I don't know how I got home. I actually don't. Like, spoke to my mother twice on the way home, and I felt like I was going to get sick when I was so tired by the time I got home, and no, I'm not able for that anymore. And every time I'm talking, I'm like, I have to like, pull back and everything. But no, I really now, and I had to get up early again the next morning to go to Cork again. So yeah, no, so I've said no to quite a few things this week and anything. So I'm getting better, and I actually re-looked at my calendar, so I'm not going to do that again because it was just too much. I'm 28 weeks now. I'm 29 weeks on Sunday, but I feel like I've been telling people I'm 28 weeks for the last month. I feel like I'm stuck on 28 weeks. But the funny thing is, every time I tell people, 20 weeks, you're almost there now. And I'm like, hold up, I am not ready to be there yet. Give me a chance. So yeah. No, I'm still not in any rush to have this baby. But no, like in general, I'm feeling fine. Like I'm still moaning about my back, which is so annoying. But that kind of freaks me out. The thought of being responsible for another human. Now, I suppose, no, yeah, I haven't, like I've been thinking more about the practical side of things, like, like breastfeeding and how that's going to work, and if I'm going to use the pump, when I'm going to have to do that for when I go to work. Like, I've been very practical minded about it all at the moment. And I think, like, I suppose right now I'm focusing on working, I'm focusing on getting things wrapped up, getting handover to the other dietitian who's going to cover for me. And I feel I'm going to have a month from October before I give birth, hopefully. So I'm going to have that time potentially then to actually, I think it'll all actually come on me then. I'll probably freak out. But no, so right now I haven't been thinking too much. But it is still it's still 12 weeks away or so. So I figure I still have a lot of time. I think because the bump is getting bigger, and now it's maybe depending, especially if I'm doing some of the stretches, the bump is kind of resting on my legs and you can kind of feel the weight of it. And yeah, so that's kind of, and I like this week, I think of all weeks, I've really just started to feel more tired. Like it's kind of and I know I've said I've been tired other weeks, but this week it's really felt like I've been slower doing everything. Like I've gotten up earlier because I know I'm going to be slower in the morning. But that's fine. Like it actually, to be honest, I should get up earlier anyway because I'm always rushing out the door, but I just can't do that rushing anymore. So, it's a habit I really should keep for the rest of my life, but likely I won't. But no, so yeah, and again, like even like, the baby's moving more and you can even see my stomach moving, which is like nuts. It's so crazy. In a nice way though, like sometimes I just giggle to myself if I'm in work and I feel this little punch coming, It is huge. And I just put on this top for the first time in about a week and I thought, this will be fine today. And I was like, oh my God, I think the top shrunk. And I'm like, Aoife, this is ridiculous. You're so deluded. It's feeling though like heavier, and I'm feeling like even this week, even though I was really tired on Wednesday, I could have done that 2 weeks ago and I wouldn't have been as tired, so I really feel carrying even the weight around now is hard. It's much harder. Like I'm more tired because of it. And I suppose it makes me think about then, clients I work with who are overweight. Now obviously they're not pregnant, but carrying that extra weight around, just the weight alone, is tiring, so it makes me appreciate maybe that too. Obviously I look pregnant now, it's hard to deny it. And I was at a hurling match last night. Alan was playing a hurling match in championship, and I stood up. I went up the back with my mum so that I could stand up because my back is still not great. So I kind of stand up rather than sitting. So it's kind of going between the two. And at half time, a man came up to the back and lit up a cigarette right beside me. And I didn't want to say anything because I just didn't want to be that annoying person. But I looked at him, and he just kept on smoking. And it's just kind of annoying. Like, first of all, smoking in any stand, as far as I know, in any GAA grounds is banned, but people still do it. But you know, like, I don't know, I just feel it's so disrespectful. But that's it. And I didn't say it. And Mum was like, will we move? I'm like, no, I'm not even going to create now a scene. I just want to, and you know, whatever, he moved away, but after he finished his cigarette.